Every god has an origin story. You expect fire, a throne, a miracle. This one began with a child, alone in the dirt. His mother didn't die of old age. She stepped between him and a spear. The world didn't stop. It never does. He waited for her to get up. She didn't. He didn't scream. He didn't cry. He just went quiet, the way children do when they realize no one is coming.
The road did not open for him. It narrowed. In villages, doors closed before he could knock. Children laughed. Adults looked away. They did not see a child. They saw a curse walking upright. He stood in the rain while others stood in warmth. He watched light through windows that would never open for him. At night, he spoke to what was left of her. Not loudly, not clearly. The kind of whisper you use when you are afraid the world might answer back.
Theron had buried brothers. He had broken cities and called it duty. He knew the weight of a spear. He knew the weight of regret. He saw the creature by his fire, cold, starving, silent. He could have turned away. He did not. Men like Theron never explain mercy. They just leave space beside the fire.
Theron recognized that look. Empty, too heavy for a child. He had seen it before, in his own son's eyes, on the day he came too late. So at dawn, he carved a wooden sword and placed it in Cubone's hands. Then he struck. Cubone fell, rose, fell again. Theron never asked if it hurt. The world doesn't care. Days became dust and bruises, tears beneath the skull, mud on his knees. Sometimes Cubone stayed down, and Theron waited. If he stands, he lives. He stood every time. Pain grew familiar. Fear grew shorter. His hands grew steady. Theron did not teach him to win. He taught him to survive. And one cold morning, Cubone stepped forward instead of back. Theron hit the ground. A pause. A single nod. And that was enough.
They crossed paths on the road near the city walls. The patrol emerged from the dust. Too close. The commander recognized Theron at once. The same man who had once ordered a child killed. He smirked and gave a short command. Take them. Theron understood in an instant. If a fight began, it would not be him who died. He dropped his sword into the dust and stepped forward. The soldiers seized him. Cubone remained in the shadows. Theron did not look back.
Night came quietly. Cubone did not run. He came for him. Theron was ready for pain. He was not ready to see him there. Water, bread, silence. Theron's hand held the small paw for a moment longer than it needed to. He had taught the Milish how to survive. That night, the Milish reminded him why.
They ran, but the gates were already closing. Soldiers stepped out of the dust. Too many. Theron and Cubone stopped back to back. Theron gave a faint smile. He had been in fights like this before. Steel struck steel. Breath, dust, short, brutal movements. Then a spear slid under his ribs. He didn't scream. He slowly dropped to one knee.
as if he were only tired. Cubone stepped in front of him. The soldier slowed, not out of mercy, because something felt wrong. Theron pulled him closer and whispered hoarsely for him to look at him. He told him he fought like someone who had something to lose. He said that was the right way. Then he told him to live, and admitted his own time was over. He died in the dust, still holding the small paw. Cubone did not move for a long moment. Then he carefully placed Theron's hand on the ground. Theron had never wasted words. This time, he didn't either.
He had nothing left to lose. He was alone again. This was grief that did not fear death, and still his soul remained clear. Not all hearts stepped back. Fear chose to strike. Lightning answered. It did not destroy him. It refused to let him fall. The gods saw what he was, and they did not let him die.
He did not become a god of war, nor a god of victory. He became the one who arrives when everything is already lost. He knows what emptiness looks like. He remembers what it is to be alone. So he does not take the pain away, he simply stands beside you. Sometimes that is enough. He never removes the skull, not because he has to, because he chooses to remember. Some wounds are not weakness, they are the reason you survived. And if one day you rise when no one is watching, it means he was there.